Alright guys, so Fortnite did an AMA on Twitter where they were answering a ton of questions from people regarding Season 8 and just upcoming features and stuff they're doing to the game very soon. And obviously, a bunch of big things were announced. So we're going to go through a couple of them within this video, and then we're going to go through other things that they said that, hint at possible Season 8 themes and stuff we're not so sure of yet. But right now, within this video, these are more of confirmed features that we're going to be seeing. The biggest one, obviously, in the title and the thumbnail, planes actually being vaulted. So let's get started here. I'm pretty sure this is directly from Apex Legends releasing with such good communication abilities within the game, so you don't really have to talk to anyone. You could pinpoint where you want to go, where enemies are. Like, they do it very well. Within Fortnite, they have some sort of command system that they recently added, but it's not really effective and no one really uses it. So this is what someone said: have you considered any improvements in team communication? Currently, it's not very effective. Also, you have to stand still to use squad commands. At least, let us use the commands while moving. And they said there are some improvements coming in Season 8 that will help with map makers and team communication. We're always mindful of how we can make these areas better. Usually when you're playing Fortnite, you're either playing solo or you're actually talking to the people you're playing with. The reason why Apex Legends has such a good communication system is because it's only a 3-player mode. So people that are playing by themselves or with a friend or something, they have to communicate with the other random person, or else, they're doomed. They're not gonna be able to get anything done. So that's the situation there. That's why it works so well in Apex Legends. But Fortnite, if you happen to be playing with randoms and you just want to play with random people and you're by yourself, you want to hop into squads, it's not as common within Fortnite, but still, or let's say you're playing with your friends, you don't have a mic or something, I don't know. The command system within the game, it's so just not good. Apex Legends, you can pinpoint different areas on the map. There's so many things you can do with that game. Fortnite, like the guy said, you have to stand still to say, you want a bandage or something. Like, it doesn't really work well. So next thing here, Epic Games confirmed that the double pump will not be returning to the game. So the double pump feature obviously was around for a little bit, and it was fairly OP, but it was actually something a lot of people love to use within the game. And there was a recent glitch on an update a couple of weeks ago where you can actually use the double pump in the game, and people were saying that, maybe they're actually teasing this just to ease it back into the game, and they're testing out how to bring back the double pump feature within the game in a different way, possibly, maybe not as OP, but it looks like they're just straight up not going to bring it back to the game, which does make sense. They took it out of the game for a reason. They want people to, one, not have OP abilities with 2 pump shotguns like that. It definitely is a little overpowered. And then 2, they want people to use other weapons as well. So it just doesn't really make sense for them to bring back the double pump feature, but it definitely was a really fun thing. So it does suck that it's not there, but that's just the way it is. Next thing here, someone's asking, are you planning on keeping the drift board, or will it just be a limited time thing? They said, we're working on a new single occupancy vehicle, and we're not quite sure how they'll play together. The drift board's reception has been really positive though, and we're actively discussing how long it should stick around for. So obviously the drift board, it seems like they like the drift board, but off the bat, they're already thinking about not really keeping it within the game, and they're working on something else that will be a single occupancy vehicle that's not, I don't know if the drift board is causing any issues in the game or changing the gameplay. I think it's a normal thing within the game. They've had vehicles for a while now. It's not too different from other vehicles, but they already plan on not really keeping it. The fact that they're saying that, they already know that they're probably not going to keep it. So we'll probably see it around for a couple more weeks, but other than that, they'll probably replace it with some other vehicle very soon. So next thing here is the important thing: will planes be gone next season? And they pretty much said straight up, planes will be vaulted at the start of Season 8. Get your airtime in now. So that's a pretty big deal. Obviously, planes have been slowly nerfed ever since they've been added to the game a couple months ago, and they've been a huge deal within the game. People pretty much, we've seen 2 sides of the argument where people are like, oh, planes, they're easy to defend against and not really a big deal. And then also people just, quit Fortnite overall because planes were just too game breaking. Regardless of what people thought, I guess, planes, they were nerfed, and now they're just gone. So Season 8, they're finally not going to be in the game. It's definitely going to seem more like a normal Fortnite game now. The planes definitely were, a drastic departure from what we've been seeing with normal Fortnite gameplay. So that's pretty much it. We have a couple days left, and the planes are going to be gone. So next thing here, do you have plans to bring back bouncers? And they just said not at the moment. So I guess we're not going to see bouncers again. Bouncers were pretty fun to have in the game, but looks like they're not planning on adding them right now. Here's a response regarding LTMs, and he pretty much just said all LTMs have the potential to come back. So think about every single LTM we've played, most notably the THANOS LTM has the potential to come back. So the THANOS LTM was actually leaked a couple of months ago that, you know, it could be returning within the game. It was in one of the files of the new patch update. And the THANOS LTM we haven't seen since it was like June or May of last year, and definitely that was just an insane LTM, something we've never really seen before. Sometimes the LTMs are just a bit boring, but that one was just a cool, fun LTM to have. So I do think there's a huge chance that that will be returning very soon, along with the other cool LTMs that we haven't seen in a couple of months. So the fact that they're, you know, confirming that they're going to bring back a bunch of that cool old stuff definitely is a good thing for the game. And that's pretty much it for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy. And yeah, a bunch of cool stuff coming to Season 8. And also, they're finally getting rid of planes. So it's going to be pretty sick. Yeah, see you guys later.